Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday, it is Saturday, May 21st. Yes, Saturday, May 21st, and it's about 6:45 in the morning. A little early for a Saturday, but we're gonna go for a hike today. Svet and I are going to Heather Lake. It's a quick drive out, it's a short hike, and a quick drive back, obviously. But we're just gonna do that hike because he's got stuff this afternoon, and it's pretty early on in the hiking season still, so there's lots of snow, and it's just hard to find a hike that I can really do because I can't hike in snow. If you're new to this channel, I'm Kim. I run Rainy Day Rags. It's my lifestyle and fashion online presence. I'm on YouTube, obviously, and then Instagram, and I have a blog post that I have the best of intentions to start updating again, but we'll see. Anyway, I do like a lot of stuff around Seattle, lots of hiking and camping coming your way this summer. And then I also do dedicated fashion videos, one of which I'm going to be recording this weekend. So, subscribe if you're into it. Check out the other videos. Leave a comment. Love to have you. How do you like my mug from my coworker? They were out visiting last week, 2 weeks ago, and she very sweetly brought me this Starbucks mug from Kentucky. I've actually never been to Kentucky, but it's a cute mug, and I love the size of it. So, lots to update you on, lots changing, but I think for now I will start with a little update on my balcony garden because things are coming along. So, we've got my pansy. I bought this many weeks ago, probably like a month and a half ago, and the flowers are really coming out. I love the yellow. I keep meaning to install it up here so that it'll be a hanging basket, but I haven't gotten around to that. The fuchsia is just not as happy, and I don't really know what to do. I've never done flowers before. I bought these from a nursery, and I don't really know what to expect with fuchsia, so who knows what's gonna happen there. Also, I don't know if I showed you my new pillows, but aren't these cute? I'll go with my floor. I got that one. These are from Cost Plus. Okay, over here. These are my strawberry plants, and they're just putting out a ton of leaves. I've got 3 of them in here, and let's see if anybody's gonna put out any kind of bud. I don't see any kind of budding at all, which is unusual. I feel like they should already be producing fruit, but maybe I'm crazy. I did read that maybe I have too much nitrogen going on in here, and I need to use a more phosphorus forward fertilizer. So we're gonna try that, see how that goes. This little guy who is producing, we're starting to. There was a bud in here somewhere. All right, well, this little guy is a strawberry I had from last year. You can see the leaves are different shape than these ones, which are a little more tapered, I think. These are a little bit rounder. This guy survived the winter without any attention or care, so way to go. Over here I have what I'm calling my tomato nursery. This, I think, is a Roma tomato. It's doing pretty well. And then this one and these two are doing pretty well. That other one is struggling a little bit. These are tomatillos. And I brought them out here because they were just getting so leggy inside, but I don't know that they're growing as fast as I'd like them to. And then this one, I need to pull out some of these, but I think these are all glacier tomatoes, I think. I've moved them from their tag too much, and so now I forget, but I have a bunch more of these inside, and so I'm not overly keen to grow more. All my Roma tomato babies didn't make it. This one is the sole survivor, so I don't know, we'll see. And then over here I have my herbs. This is the Moroccan mint, which is living its best life. This is my Italian parsley, also very happy. And then my cilantro, I think it bolted. I don't know. I need to look that up. It's just not, it's not living its best life. It's a little sad. All right, I'm gonna hop over to the other side and show you. On the other balcony, I've got a couple of different things going. I've got my cucumber plant. Technically, each one of these poles had cucumbers, but the babies didn't transfer well, and I don't know what happened. So I might need to go buy some cucumber starts. And then here I have carrot. And I used carrot seed tape this year for the first time, and it's working great. I really like it. And then you can see here and right over there, these are some beets that I have growing in here. I mean, it's not a lot of beets, but I love them. So I'm trying to grow them this year. That's an experiment. It doesn't look like anything in here, but I've got some more carrots here and some more beets here. So we'll see how those go. And then over here, we have the green beans and the spinach. So I know I'm really late getting to spinach, but better late than never. And we don't really get too hot. I'm sure come July it'll bolt, but at least I'll get like a few harvests. This one is struggling, like the leaves aren't super happy. I mean, this part is doing fine. So I don't know. Where it was positioned earlier, it might have been getting battered by the rain falling off the roof. So maybe that's it. This one is super happy, putting out tons of leaves. It's doing really well. This one over here is the saddest. Its leaf got beat up. This other one's okay. It's just not in the best of shape. Yeah. But it's already putting out a little baby green bean. So I don't know. It seems to be the happiest in terms of its fruiting, but its leaves look the worst. I don't know what's up. Yeah. And then finally, I have the other little baby tomatoes I was talking to you about. They're just kind of, they're doing all right. These two over here are doing pretty good. That one, questionable, but I think these are all glacier tomatoes, and those are more like slicing tomatoes. Glacier tomatoes aren't my favorite, or like slicing tomatoes aren't my favorite. I'd rather have like the little cherry tomatoes and the romas and the tomatillas, because those are what I tend to use in my cooking the most. But we'll see. Maybe I'll give a bunch away. Anyway, that's my little garden. There's some other things I want to plant. I've got a lot of other planters I can use. But I just need to figure out what I want to put in there. It's just weird. I'm trying to, last year I went kind of crazy, and this year I'm trying really hard to like kind of edit it down and focus on what I'm actually going to eat. It feels a little silly, like container gardening isn't going to produce like a whole lot of stuff that you can eat, which is why I think like the green beans and the cucumbers can be really good if you can get them to produce in quantity. And lettuces are great. And tomatoes can be really good too. You kind of have to pick things that produce a lot. Like beets and carrots, it's just sort of silly. I'm not going to be able to grow enough to feed myself. I eat a lot of beets and carrots. But yeah. You might be able to hear too that I am a little sick. I'm actually just finished, or I'm still recovering from COVID. I'm past the quarantine stage, but I still have the congestion and a bit of like the cold that comes with it. Wasn't too bad. I had like noticed a little bit of like sinusy stuff, but thought it was just allergies because I get allergies in the spring. And then I had some like body aches, and just thought, well, I've been like, especially in my hips and kind of in my like back of the quad and bum. And I just thought, oh, I've been wearing heels a lot lately, which I haven't been doing much, and I'm not doing yoga. So I just thought it was like muscle tightness, because it wasn't like deep in the joints. It was just kind of muscly. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm just wearing heels too much and I just need to stretch. And then the next day, I was just feeling really kind of run down, which was again like, oh, I've just had a busy week, because I had a busy week, and then I got a headache, and I was like, okay, no, it's too many things. I can't explain the headache. It doesn't make sense. And And so then I had to go home, and I just ended up sleeping that entire day. I felt really terrible because I'd been around a couple of coworkers. Fortunately, they all are fine. I think either the people I'd been around had already had COVID, so they were more or less immune, which was great. But I caught it, and I ended up sleeping for like 3 days straight. I did test positive at the testing site, and yeah, quarantined, more or less kept to myself for the first 5 days, then tried to minimize going out as much as possible for the full 10, and was able to rejoin society. So I'm very excited about that. It's nice to be out and about around people again, but I do have a little bit of a lingering cold. I will also say that I have noticed at the moment I'm a little bit more winded than I normally would be. Like, I run 5 miles on a regular basis, like a couple times a week. I go and I run like 5.5 miles, and I'm not, cardio is like the thing I'm good at. And I can just feel my lungs working a little harder to get the air in. So we're just going to kind of take it a little easier for another week or so, I think, and test out the lungs, see how they're doing. But it might just be that they're not used to, like, I haven't worked out a lot in the last few weeks, not just because of COVID, because I've been really busy and haven't had a chance to. So, yeah, we'll see. I'm a little annoyed about that. I got vaccinated and everything. So it's, immunity wears off, and I'm fine, and I'm actually kind of glad that I got it right before summer starts fully, so that I can just really, really take full advantage of my summer and enjoy it while it lasts. So, yeah, it wasn't too bad. I definitely had a lot of symptoms and slept for a number of days, but once the initial 3 days of fever and sleeping and really feeling not great. I mean, not, it's a little worse than a bad cold. Like, for me personally, it was worse than a bad cold, which normally I can take Dayquil or something and be fine. But it wasn't I wasn't throwing up or anything it wasn't as bad as a bad flu. You know what I mean? It was somewhere in between. So, not terrible. Wouldn't choose to repeat it, but not bad. So that was my experience with COVID. 2.5 years, didn't get it, finally got it. Even when my family was quarantining me when they had COVID, and I had just gotten fully vaccinated, so I was super, super prepared. But I didn't get it when my COVID-y nephews were climbing all over me. So, oh well. But yeah, not the worst. Wouldn't recommend it though. Yeah, so that's the COVID thing. Feeling good, ready to go hike. And then one other big piece of news, is that I am switching jobs. So I will be leaving my current job in June, taking a couple of weeks off, and then starting a new job in July. My current employer is aware, and I've been working with them to transition. Hopefully I'll be able to help hire in a couple of people to replace me, and that will be really exciting because the team will have more help, and I have a new adventure to move on to. And everybody's feeling good about it. So I've been at my current job for almost 7 years, which is a long time. And it's been an incredible opportunity for growth, but I'm just ready for something different. And yeah, and I think it's good to have people who have institutional knowledge. It's also really good to have some turnover and bring in some new energy. And occasionally you need new energy. We always talk about this at the beginning of the new year and everything. New energy is good for everybody. I'm ready to feel that new excitement and freshness of learning new skills, new teams, new place, the drive to prove yourself. I'm ready for that. Everybody is excited And people have been so kind and supportive, and it's just been a positive experience. And yeah, I'm hoping that come July, when I start the new job, things will continue to trend that direction. I think it's all just going to be really good moving forward. No employer is perfect. In general, I think it'll be really, really positive. So, looking forward to that. I might fill you in a little bit more. I try not to talk too much about my day job, just because this is a bit of an escape. But I'm really excited. It's new. It is a marketing role. It's what I do. And it's like a new skill set for me, and a lot more analytical than what I've been doing. So, very excited. Anyway, I really need to get packed up and ready to go, and you're probably tired of hearing me just jabber, so let's get packed up and let's get out to the mountains. And just like that, we are out. Woo! Pothole.
That was a good one.
We're out at the trail hike with Svet. Svet's with us today. Hello, Svetty Pants.
Hello.
Yeah. We're gonna hike.
Waving my white flag.
I know. Yeah, we're gonna hike Heather Lake. The trailhead is covered in cars and potholes. Not surprising. Tons of people. And what time is it?
It is about 10:25.
Yeah, 10:25. We're kind of late to the hike.
It's alright. It's a short hike. So.
It is. All right, here you are. Here we go. What was your favorite hike that you did?
Well, I mean, I was trying to do trail running mostly. The biggest thing I did was the Grand Canyon. I went from the south end to the north end and back.
Yeah.
That was 42 miles maybe.
In one day?
Yeah.
Nice.
So that was, it's a popular thing that trail running people do.
Yeah.
And there were so many people running it that same day. Probably at least 50, between 30 and 50 people I saw just running it as well.
Yeah. Well, at least you know you're not going to get if you hurt yourself, somebody will come find you.
Yeah, there were people there, yeah. So that was, so I did that thing. I did that thing on a Saturday, and then the Sunday, I'm like, let me just do something small. So let me just climb this peak near Flagstaff, which is, it's the highest peak in Arizona, but the hike starts from high up, so it's not really that much. It's only 3,000 feet.
Yeah.
Kind of like Mount Si, but bigger elevation. And but anyway, on the way back, of course it gets dark because I always leave late, but I left 4 p.m.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait, you started at 4 p.m.?
Yeah. I started hike 4 p.m. Yeah. No, I had done the next time I did a 20-mile trail run starting at 5 p.m. So I done even the worst things, but anyway, and then I tried running downhill, but that was the day after I did 42 miles with whatever, you know, Grand Canyon. I think it was 11,000 feet gain total.
Yeah.
So my legs were totally not working.
You're like, we're done.
And but then that's when I rolled my ankle 3 times that time because it was dark and I was trying to run downhill.
And your legs were already tired.
Legs. On tired legs, yeah.
Good job, Svet.
And then yeah, so anyway, it's fine. I mean, I can still feel it if I kind of turn my ankle, but if I don't turn my ankle, I don't feel anything. And anyway, and then 4 days later, I climbed one of the highest mountains around Los Angeles, which is actually extremely high. It's like 11,000 feet.
Yeah.
But starting from zero. It's a popular route.
You did 11,000 feet?
Yeah.
In, well,
that
one
was
way.
my longest continuous climb. Like basically, you just climb from the desert to the top. It's just up and up and up and up and up. That was the longest continuous climb because, you know, I've done more than 11,000 feet, but it's up and down.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And this one is just straight up the whole time. How's it going? Oh, yeah, good. I run down the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was fine on an injured ankle.
Nice.
It's such a long thing. Oh my god.
A little bit more treacherous.
Huh?
Just talking to the camera.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're getting into the snowy area, and this trail is just super fucking busy. No surprise, but it's annoying how many people are here. Oh well, it's what you get for hiking on the weekends. Over a tree, all right. But yeah, it's a pretty easy trail. It's pretty rooted. Like I said, there's like a million people on it right now. And excited to get to the lake, although we looked at satellite images and it's still completely covered in snow, but it'll be beautiful nonetheless. Nice method.
Go ahead.
This is all the snow. Not bad. Welcome to Pedi Lake.
Okay, do you guys want to all turn around and look at the beautiful scenery? Get that photo. Alright, pretend you're smiling. Pretend we didn't walk a mile in the...
There's even water.
I think we found our lunch spot. Okay, Svet and I have had lunch, and we're about to head back down the mountain, but here is one last view of Pedi Lake. And I am currently standing out on a log. And there's Svet. I'm gonna try not to fall in and go back. Oh God. Success. Hey everybody, I'm back. It's actually been several hours since I got home. It's now about 8 p.m. and we got back around 3-ish, 2:33-ish, And actually my HOA was doing a spring cleaning day, so I very quickly like got myself into more yard work appropriate gear, did some cleaning up with my HOA, and then we went out for drinks and dinner with some of the new people who just moved in next to me actually. So yeah, not a lot that I could show you, but it's been a very active weekend so far, and I'm quite tired. I was thinking of going to a club down in Soto with a friend, but frankly, after like hiking, yard work, and 2 beers and a margarita, I'm pretty I'm pretty done for the day. So I think I'm just gonna get into my sweatpants and maybe make myself some tea and watch a movie and just chill. I'm like, also I think recovering from COVID and everything, I'm just like not inclined to push myself too hard. So I still have this like lingering cold symptoms, I guess. So yeah, time for a nice chill night in. Tomorrow I'm going with my friend Tina to get my nails done. I don't know if you can see this, but I put on a full set of acrylics like 3 or so weeks ago, just in the never-ending search to have like nice nails. I'm not in love with the acrylics, and frankly, I just find having long nails to be very cumbersome. So I might have them taken off in like another few weeks or so. I want to get some use out of them, give them a fair shot. But frankly, I'm kind of inclined to just keep my natural nails really short. They like tend to rip and break, and yeah, I don't know. I've just not found a nail solution that works for me yet, so we'll see. We'll see. But I'm excited for maybe like a different color or something. I don't know. Like they really need their fill. When I was hiking today, I kind of hurt this thumb because I hit the nail on a rock really hard, and it really hurt like the nail bed underneath in a way that I don't think my natural nail would have reacted to. So I'm just kind of not in love with like acrylics. I've also tried dip before and didn't like that. They just feel really thick and clunky, and it's hard to like use my fingers well. But like I said, I'm gonna give them a couple more weeks to get used to them, see if I can adapt in the way that I need to. But generally speaking, I just don't really like fake nails. They're just not my jam. But my natural nails suck, so I don't know. If anybody has suggestions, let me know. Anyway, I'm gonna put myself into some sweats, get some tea, and yeah, just enjoy the rest of my evening. I'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Happy Sunday morning, everybody. I am just about to run out the door. I'm already a few minutes late, but I thought I'd quickly show you my outfit of the day. So my toes are getting a pedicure today. These pants I picked up last year at a boutique just down the road called Horseshoe, and I believe the brand is Monica M, but I'll see what I can do. They're like a boutique brand only, so they're really hard to buy. And then white shirt, black Zara crop underneath it. It's supposed to be 71 today, so I was just like, hallelujah, heat wave. The bag of the day is this blue little circle bag. I picked it up from a vendor at the Fremont Market, Velos. He does a bunch of bags, but he also does like jewelry and a couple of other like more men's focused stuff as well. But great little circle bag. I have the one in natural, which I wore last night to dinner. So feeling very, probably a little bit more like tropical than Seattle really calls for. But you know what? I wear what I want. So anyway, I've got to run off to my appointment, and then we're meeting up with Tina to get our nails done, and hopefully we'll be hitting the market today to just enjoy the sunshine. So I'll take you with me. stepped into this amazing concept store in Ballard that we're obsessed with. Everything is like $1 million, but it's so cute. So nice. Okay, how cute is this? I just wish it had like a little spout so that it was a little pitcher. I don't drink espresso, so. And then mugs. Tina's in love with this one. These little shot glasses are so cute. I need more of these. Hey everybody, back from hanging out with Tina. Nails done. We took a little stroll around the market to get some lunch and then just popped into a couple of the boutiques that are in Ballard. I think I showed you the Scandinavian store. That place has, well, I don't know if it's Scandinavian stuff, but it seems like a lot of the stuff in there is more like Scandinavian, Danish design concept stuff. Just beautiful stuff, absurdly expensive, but so cute. So Tina and I like wandered through there, and then we went into Horseshoe, which is where I got the boutique I got my pants at that I'm wearing today. And yeah, then just chatted, caught up, you know, just usual girl things. But it took like 2 hours to get our nails done. She did a dip manicure and a regular pedicure, and I did an acrylic fill and a pedicure. They were just very like thorough, nice ladies who did it. I will show you my nails. So these are my acrylic fills. I've had these, so I got the acrylics originally like 3.5 weeks ago, and they were in need of a fill, so I went and filled them out. Initially they were a lot longer, not like long, but they were longer, and I couldn't like type with them, so I decided to try and file them down myself, and yeah, I don't think that was the best choice, but in any case, they're much shorter now. I think this is a good length for me. I just don't like long nails. And this cute peachy color, which goes nicely with my outfit of the day. And then for the toes, I went a little bit more wild. One of my toenails ripped off, so it's not the best, but you can see this blue color, which I really like. Nothing special. I just got like a nice neutral nail, so I didn't have to worry about matching it to my outfits, because yeah, I am that person and probably doesn't matter at all, but that's how I think. And then the toenails, I always think it's like fun to do kind of a bolder color on the toes. Sometimes I match them, but not very often. So yeah, so that's new nails. She did say that the next time I needed these done that I would need to get a whole new set put on, or I would need to sort of change up what I'm doing. And I'm really curious about builder gel. So I think I'm going to ask my friend who does it if I can tag along with her on her next appointment once these are off. Because I think I want to try that, because I just find these to be really thick and they just cost a lot to maintain, and I just don't know that it's worth it. So yeah, I don't know. The nail journey continues. I still have yet to find a style of nail that I am fond of, so does it really matter? No, it doesn't. Anyway, I need to figure out what to do with the rest of my afternoon. I sort of like need to clean up and do some laundry and like kind of get my evening together. Sunday nights I really try and like carve out for myself and like a pamper time for my life. So, like do some cooking, get everything in order for the next week, do like my end of week skincare that I like to do. It's just kind of more of a like me day. So we'll see. But all right, I'll catch up with you in a little bit. Okay, well, you're being held up by my towel rack, which is precarious. It's a little bit later. I ran to the grocery store and have been cleaning my place, and now I'm just doing a little bit of Sunday self-care, self-maintenance, just kind of some of the things I like to do to make myself feel good before the week starts. And one of those things this week, because it changes, is to do a hair mask because my hair is just feeling really dry, and I haven't been to my hairstylist in a long time because I missed my last appointment and she is real busy. I see her in a month, but I just need a little TLC on this hair. So I'm gonna do this protein builder mask. Am I showing this right way? Yeah. So I'm gonna do this protein builder mask. It says to do this on towel dry hair for 15 minutes to work it in, and then I'm gonna more or less let that heat. I'm gonna like put it up in a towel and let the heat soak in, and see if that will like help it penetrate a bit more. And while that's going, I'm gonna do a charcoal mask as well, because I find that when I'm in the sun and I'm layering on the sunscreen and I'm sweating and everything, I just like to do a charcoal mask to draw out any extra dirt and oil and all that stuff. So we're gonna do that and then see where the night takes us. Done with the shower, hair is air drying. It feels a little happier already. And I've got a very unexciting dinner of carrots, potatoes, and a little bit of chicken sausage. Just really needed to get a vegetable in my life. And now I'm gonna watch a little bit of YouTube and head to bed. So thanks for hanging out this weekend. It felt kind of random, but it was fun. At least I had fun. Hopefully you enjoyed the hike and Svet stories and a little bit of time with Tina in Ballard. So I'm pretty sure that when you're watching this, I will be camping out over by Yakima. So that's something to look forward to. And I'm hoping to film another video before I leave on wedding guest outfits for those of you who enjoy the fashion bit of rainy day rags. But yeah, plenty of camping adventures. I've got a trip to Boise coming up, another trip out to the peninsula in 2 weeks. So lots of fun adventures planned for this summer. So feel free to subscribe, check them all out, stay tuned for more, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a good night.